This is the 90-90 position. In this position, we can explore a lot of different movements to mobilize our hips. So you notice that my right foot here is touching my left thigh, and my left foot is hooked back into the side of me. If this bothers your knees, you can simply move the feet out away from your body. So a couple of different movements we can explore. First, we can do some twisting, which is good for the spine. So this is my front knee right here. I'm going to rotate as far as I can, keep my back nice and straight. I feel a nice stretch through the hips. Of course, we want to rotate to the other side. You may not have as much mobility going to the other side, but that's okay. Next thing we can do, we can stretch the glute of the front knee. Again, we want to keep our back nice and straight as we do this stretch. So I'm going to fold over the front knee, keep my back straight, and back up. I'm going to do a few reps here. Hold for a few seconds, and back up. Next, we can address the hamstrings by straightening out the front knee here. Right away, I feel a great stretch of the hamstring. If I pull my toes in, I feel it in the calf as well. Next, we can do a bridge. So you place your hands behind you, push the hips up, squeeze the glutes, which feel a nice stretch in front of the hips. So we can do a few reps here. And building off of that, we can also come up onto the shin and knee without using the hands to work on getting up without using your hands, and do a few reps there as well. Obviously, we want to address each side of the body so we're symmetrical. So there's several ways that you can switch. The first one that I like to do, we don't use our hands, so it's a bit more challenging for the hips and the core. So take your back leg, kick it forward, and then we switch the legs and hook it back behind you. And then you go through all the drills you just did on the other side. Another way we can switch the legs is to windshield wiper the feet or the legs back and forth. Let me show you what that looks like. So I can do it with my hands on the ground. I want to keep my feet on the ground as well. Just windshield wiper. Or for more of a challenge, we don't use the hands. Again, keep the feet down and pivot. So that's the 90-90 position and all the different movements you can explore within that position. Give it a try and let me know how it feels.